Śūraṅgama Sutra, Volume 6, 36. Since contact and separation fluctuate, how can that be used to reach perfect penetration? Dharmas are known as internal defiling dust. Reckoned as defiling dust, they are certainly sense objects. Involvement of subject and object cannot be pervasive. How can that be used to reach perfect penetration? Although seeing itself is lucid and penetrating, clearly discerning in front, it cannot discern behind. Ever reaching only half of the four directions, how can that be used to reach perfect penetration? The nose's breath penetrates in and out, but in the rest between there is no air. These interruptions render it inconsistent. How can that be used to reach perfect penetration? The tongue is not an organ without a function. Flavors form the source of its sensation. When flavors cease, it knows nothing at all. How can that be used to reach perfect penetration? It is the same for the body as for objects of touch. Neither can be regarded as a perfect awareness. With defined and limited, indivisible, invisible divisions, how can that be used to reach perfect penetration? Mental knowledge is a mass of deliberating. What it perceives is never profound insight. Unable to get beyond reflection and thought, how can that be used to reach perfect penetration? The seeing consciousness combines three aspects. Probe its origin, it has no appearance. Since its very substance is variable, how can that be used to reach perfect penetration? The essence of hearing penetrates the 10 directions. For those who have already developed great causes, those of initial resolve cannot enter this way. How can that be used to reach perfect penetration? Reflecting on the nose is a provisional method. It only serves to gather in and settle the mind. Once settled, the mind is simply still. How can that be used to reach perfect penetration? Those of former accomplishment enlightened by speaking Dharma through the medium of language, but since words and phrases are not free of outflows, how can that be used to reach perfect penetration? Refraining from transgressions only controls the body. For one lacking a body, there is nothing to restrain, since its source is not all-pervasive. How can that be used to reach perfect penetration? Spiritual penetrations are based on past causes. What connection have they with distinguishing dharmas? Conditioned thought is not apart from things. How can that be used to reach perfect penetration? One may contemplate the nature of earth, but it is firm and solid, not penetrable. Whatever is conditioned is not the sagely nature. How can that be used to reach perfect penetration? One may contemplate the nature of water, but such mental reflection is not true and real. This state of suchness is not an enlightened view. How can that be used to reach perfect penetration? One may contemplate the nature of fire, but admitting dislike is not true renunciation. This expedient cannot be one for beginners. How can that be used to reach perfect penetration? One may contemplate the nature of wind, but movement and stillness are not non-dual. Duality cannot bring highest enlightenment. How can that be used to reach perfect penetration? One may contemplate the nature of emptiness, but its aspect is murky and dull, lacking awareness. Whatever is unaware is different from body. How can that be used to reach perfect penetration? One may contemplate the nature of consciousness, yet one is regarding a consciousness that is not eternal. Even the thought of it is empty and false. How can that be used to reach perfect penetration?